All right, the tunes are going. Here's sit down to watch some television. Hello, my name is Matt Carter. Welcome to episode number 88 of the show right here on Shaw TV. Episode 88, of course, the number of Todd Jones's 5th favorite hockey player, Mr. Eric Lindros. I can't believe he's not booing. All right, a musical guest in by me right now, Heather MacLeod, is a singer-songwriter from Gabriola Island. MacLeod, of course, to go with all that Mac sunshine they tend to have over there. Beautiful place. And she's also brought a French horn player. You can see over my shoulder there, David Gray, practitioner of the French horn. The first time we've had a French horn on the show. Very excited. We're going to get to meet them and hear some more music later on this hour. All right, we have some food segments to talk about on this episode, which generally means that our volunteer crew leaves pretty happy. We've got the crew from Stir Cooking School here, health expert Jennifer Leslie and nutritionist Kelli Etheridge. And I'm thinking that Twinkies will probably not be on the menu despite the excellence in chemical engineering to make that sponge cake. But no, I think we're going to talk about Kombucha, which is not actually a finishing move in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Kombucha. Watch out there, Todd. All right, actually, it's a type of fermented tea is the rumor that I'm hearing, so make sure to stay tuned and find out. We might even get to know how to make it. Also, we got some good news regarding the Nanaimo Youth Services Association, which was recently recognized for excellence by the Home Depot Canada Foundation with an Orange Door Award. And Joanne's here to find out more about what that award entails with Mike Dubé from Nanaimo Home Depot, as well as Nanaimo Youth Services Association CEO Steve Arnett. Ready, Arnett? Here we come. All right, now Joanne also has a look into youth and arts, as the Nanaimo Arts Council is accepting entries for a youth arts showcase in April for ages 6 to 18 and for works in a variety of mediums. Again, Joanne's going to find out more from Dana Smiley, who's representing the Nanaimo Arts Council here today. Someone else who's also very smiley is Mr. Michael Berends. I often call him Grin and Berends, and he'll be here with his Magic Moments with Michael segment. No puns whatsoever. Looking forward to see how he's going to amaze us again this episode. Brian Sugiem is also here to speak with Nanaimo Parks and Rec Coordinator Megan Lum and Recreation Leader Alita Dancy about some spring break programs they've got coming up. But first, to kick things off, Brian's going to talk a little bit about career counseling, but with a bit of a twist. So sit on down, check it out. It's the show right here on Shaw TV.
Well, have you ever wanted to work on your own terms? The author of this book is with me today, Jan Smart. And Jan, can you tell me a little bit about, and of course your partner, Janet McDonald. And Jan, can you tell us a little bit about what sort of got you going in this sort of career counseling business?
I've been working in career counseling for over 20 years. And Janet and I met through career counseling. We were both working in career counseling, and our job ended 2 years ago, and we had a year in advance notice, and we both knew we wanted to be self-employed. So I knew I wanted to write a book, and Janet wanted to pursue her art.
Good, good. Now, one of the things on your first things on your website, you're talking about enjoy meaningful work, and I'm editing this a little bit, end the worries that you haven't saved enough, but leave that 9-to-5 job grind behind. Yeah. So have you found that there's a lot of people out there who would like to do that?
Yes, many, especially in our age group, but younger as well. People feel like they're trapped in job jail and don't know how to get out. And baby boomer women are expected to live much longer, and we certainly have not saved for a 30-year vacation. So we want to. Self-employment is the #1 option for us that we're choosing.
Well, after all, we do live on the island, so we do really want to have our own island time and our island schedule. So you started this, you've got some workshops coming up, it's on your website, and we're listing that on the screen, but what's entailed in the workshops you're doing?
Well, let's show we have a retreat coming up. Mm-hmm. And we've got a graphic to describe it.
To develop an action plan.
Yeah. Why don't you talk about when and where and all that stuff, and then I'll get into this.
The retreat is in June 8th to 12th on Gabriola at the Haven. Janet, do you want to talk about the graphic?
So this lovely graphic that I put together talks about what people will be taking away from the retreat, which is important. So basically, we will be providing people with support for a flexible, meaningful, profitable lifestyle action plan. So the support will be Jan and I giving people one-on-one assistance, as well as the lovely other ladies in the group, because it's really important not to do it on your own. Flexible, people will walk out with a flexible action plan so that you don't, when life comes at you, you don't get derailed, which is, again, important. It's important that you have a meaningful life and a meaningful action plan to go with it. Profitable, we'll be talking about different sources of income and how important that can be so you don't put all your eggs in one basket. And, of course, the lifestyle action plan, a lifestyle that you have built. And an action plan that is detailed and gives you lots of concrete stuff, small pieces to work with deadlines, and then a plan that actually you walk away with some important marketing pieces as well.
Let's bring up some of the other graphics you brought with you. Now, this is something you're doing over the next few months, and the details are on your website. We have the website listed. I guess it's workonyourowntterms.com?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what else do you have
What else have we got up our sleeves? So these are paintings that I've done.
And you're an artist yourself.
I am an artist, yes. I'm a fine art painter. And we just thought that this was a very relevant quote to the times and also to our retreat.
And it introduces my book.
Okay.
It's the first quote in the book.
So it's a quote by Anais Nin. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom.
And you're helping
all sorts of people?
We're
helping people blossom. Yeah.
Okay.
Life's too short.
Okay. Well, you're your own examples of doing that. I mean, you're probably less stressed than you were in the job that they took away from you.
It's funny how that works.
You're both smiling, so you're both more relaxed, and you're living the island lifestyle.
Correct.
That's what it's all about.
Well.
And we have more than 3 weeks vacation a year now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You can choose that. Well, that's great information. Look on the website, work on your own terms, check the book out, which is entitled the same, Work on Your Own Terms, and ask Jan or Janet about that information. Check it out on their website. Thanks. Let's head over to Anna, who's working on putting some kombucha together.
Thank you, Brian. And today I'm here with Kelli Etheridge and Jennifer Leslie from Stir Cooking School. Welcome. And today they are going to tell us all about Kombucha. Did I say that right? I hope I did.
Kombucha.
Kombucha.
Yeah.
Kombucha.
Yeah,
Kombucha, which is a fermented tea. Is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. So tell us a little bit about what it is, more than just what it is, other than fermented tea, and how you make it.
Okay, so kombucha originated in China.
Okay.
A long time ago, and made its way around, through Russia, Europe, and then to North America, and kind of took hold here in the 60s.
Smells good. I can smell
it's a little bit sour, but it's
here if you want.
and then it became popular here, and really wasn't commercialized till the 90s. It's now commercially available, but it's people have been doing it at home for centuries.
And it's fermented, right?
It's fermented, yeah, and it's quite simple. You really only need 3 ingredients, more or less.
Really?
Tea. And so the tea is important. You need something from the tea family, so Camellia sinensis family, so black tea, green tea.
Okay, so not herbal
oolong.
Teas then.
Not an herbal
has to
tea.
Be more of a dark, like
a true tea.
Okay.
So that's one of the major ingredients.
Okay.
And black tea is the most traditional.
Is it? Okay.
Yes. And then the other ingredient is a sugar.
Everybody's favorite.
Yes. Now this is organic sugar, organic cane sugar. So yes, and this is what and it's slightly refined but organic. So this is what the culture likes to eat. So this is, remember, this is for the culture that's going to ferment it, not for you, essentially. So if you're worried about your sugar content, that's important to remember.
Okay, because you can.
Beet sugar, right, Kelly?
Yes, not sugar beet sugar.
Okay,
Yes.
but you can also adjust the sugar. Is that right?
Well,
or
if you don't want the sugar content, you would let it ferment longer.
Okay.
And then the organisms will eat up the sugar.
Okay.
And leave less for you.
Excellent. And then what else is in there? This thing.
So this. Now
What is this thing?
Yeah, touch it. Go ahead. I'll retire it to the. They come apart. That's okay. Now this is is called SCOBY, and it's an acronym for a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. And this is the culture you need to make kombucha.
Oh, that's
smells
the
very
smell.
vinegary. So as the sugars get eaten, there's acids produced. So that's what gives it the acidic smell and taste as well. And the neat thing about this is you put this in with your sugar and tea, and it reproduces basically. It makes a new layer on top.
Really?
So you start with a mother, and it makes, by the time you're done your next batch, it makes another layer. And that'll be the baby. And you can share that with someone else, so it's great for making friends.
Share your babies.
So that's the great thing about it.
So then the process, what is the process then?
Yeah, so you would add your sugar and tea to the jar.
Okay.
And you'd add your SCOBY to the top of the jar.
Another question, you just put boiling water?
Yeah,
Like
you're going to just do your tea and sugar. Now, you never want to add boiling water to your SCOBY. You're going to wait till this cools completely. Because this will kill it. But once it's cool, we just add our SCOBY. We could add this on top.
Add it in. So you put in the hot water, you make tea.
Yep.
The sugar and the SCOBY.
And the SCOBY.
And we're going to let it. We're going to let it rest, and then we will come back. Right now, we're going to go to Matt and Heather, our musician.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Anna, as well as Jennifer and Kelly, doing their best over there to get our audience all teed up, as it were. All right, I got a fat Lipton, so we'll keep moving on. Thanks, Todd. I got that one. Anyways, time to return our focus toward our musical guest, another overseas visitor, all the way overseas from Gabriola Island.
That's right.
Heather MacLeod, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Gabriola Island. So let's talk about that. So, you've been there for about 12 years. But you're just starting to play music there publicly now. So what's that journey all about?
Well, it took me about 12 years. I sort of was just keeping myself kind of in the background, and then in this last year I just had some friends who really encouraged me and kind of liked what I was doing, and so about 3 or 4 of them, they just really pushed me, and it's been a lot of fun.
Nice. Exactly.
Yeah.
So what is the scene like on Gabriola? Like these people that are encouraging, like do you go to jams?
Yep. There's probably 2 to 3 different kinds of jams. You've got the acoustic, you've got the, the heavier stuff, and then you've got the jazz jam, and actually there's a couple of different jazz jams, and so it's pretty endless, and there's like endless music on Gabe and endless festivals, and really I don't know when they find time to do anything else.
Exactly. Yeah. Beautiful scene. So now yourself, you're playing some keyboard, but you mentioned to me before we started filming that sort of your voice is your main instrument. So
that's right.
What was the first time you remember singing?
When I was really young, I remember writing my first song when I was 12 years old. I had a teacher who taught us how to write our own music, and of course just singing to me, because my mom sang to us all, and I don't remember when I couldn't sing.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
What was that first song called? What was it about?
Oh, it was a really depressing song about what's life about anyway, and I remember looking back and going, why was I so depressed at 12?
That's existential
really funny.
crisis.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly,
yeah, why is there so much war? That kind of thing. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, although now in terms of that, you mentioned about war. Now, reading up, you're also a herbalist, so you're also interested in health and medicine. Has your music sort of fallen along that place now from war to a place of healing, or do you put that into your songs very much?
Not so much. What goes into my songs is my experiences. And of course, it's kind of funny because people think that a singer-songwriter actually writes exactly about what they are doing. It's not always true. And I have some songs that I'm going to sing a few love songs, and I have friends going, "Oh, I know who that was. I know who you wrote that about." It's not necessarily true, but it is based on my own experiences. Yeah, so not so much plants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So in terms of your writing a song again, so yeah, you're writing about people experiences. Just about the craft of songwriting. So is that when you start writing a song, you say, okay, this person's a good thing for a song, or is it just sort of inspiration hits you randomly, or do you
it just hits me? Either like I'm really mad, like maybe I got broken up with and I'm crying, and I sit down at the piano and out comes this song, or else I'm mad, right? And then out comes it's in the moment.
Yeah. So it's energy, passion.
It is,
Those are sort of the 2 hallmarks, or I guess the foundation of a great song, you'd say.
Yeah.
Okay. So about other songwriters and or other songs that maybe you would like to say, I wish I could collaborate with that person, or I wish I'd written that song. Is there anyone in particular that comes to mind?
Well, I was going to say, Barry Gibb, but not really. I love the Bee Gees. I know, I shouldn't admit that. But yeah, Etta James, Mavis Staples, I love any of the black gospel singers, absolutely.
Yeah. And speaking of that, you mentioned too, you're doing a show sort of in relation to Ray Charles. Tell us about that and when that's going to take place.
Well, there's a bunch of us on Gabriola, and we're putting on a Ray Charles, just covering all the Ray Charles stuff. So it's going to be a Ray Charles night, and David's going to be doing it as well as a number of different people. So songs that Ray Charles has either written or covered. It's April 19th, and it's at the Phoenix.
Beautiful. All right, we need to get back to this tunes. One more question though before. The gentleman back here, David, fabulous French horn player we heard in the first song. Tell us a quick bit about him. He deserves a little spotlight.
David is my good friend who has been one of the people to encourage and mentor me. And he has a great history. He's played in the LSO. He was the first French horn in the LSO back, played with Bernstein and Hornstein and the Gibbs, Barry Gibb, he played with them. So but better, he's mentoring new jazz players on the island now. He's doing a really good job mentoring new,
Again, speaks wonders about the amazing music scene here. So, and again, you guys are obviously a part of it. So let's get back to some music here. Another song for us called 3 O'Clock in the Morning. Heather MacLeod, David Gray. It's the show right here on Shaw TV.
Three o'clock in the morning, birds haven't started singing yet, and the early morning breeze hasn't visited the leaves. 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thinking about our long conversations and how you feel so very far from me. And oh, this night feels so long. I'm hoping it's just a dream. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm missing your company. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm missing your company. Oh, I'm missing you, I'm missing you. It's so early in the morning and I'm sitting here playing on my old piano. I'm thinking about how we hold hands when we sleep. It's too early to call you, but I really, really want to hear your voice. Want to feel your body breathing next to me. And I can feel your hands caressing me, and I'm thinking about some sweet ecstasy. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm missing your company. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm missing your sweet company. Oh, I'm missing you.
It's so early in the morning and I'm sitting here playing on my old piano. I'm thinking about how we hold hands when we sleep. It's too early to call you, but I really, really, really want to hear your voice. I want to feel your body breathing next to me. And I can feel your hands caressing me, and I'm thinking about some sweet ecstasy. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm missing your company. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm missing your company. Oh, I'm missing you. I'm missing you.
That was a wonderful piece of music. What a great song by Heather and her accompanist. I'm Joanne, and this is a pleasure for me to talk about giving and receiving. I have two wonderful representatives of both giving and receiving with me here tonight. So I would like to start by presenting Mike Dubé. He's the assistant manager at the Home Depot here in Nanaimo, and he's going to talk about what it's like to give as part of the Orange Door campaign.
Thank you. Yeah, so the Home Depot Canada Foundation is committed to ending homeless youths throughout Canada. Mm-hmm. So they're using the Orange Door program to do so, and what we do is we raise money for foundations like the one that we have donated money to, mm-hmm. to help communities end homeless youth.
Okay, and the foundation has put, I think, is $10 million as their goal towards this.
Yeah, they have pledged to donate $10 million over the next 3 years, mm-hmm. to help programs build homes for homeless youths throughout, mm-hmm. Canada.
That's wonderful. So it's a wonderful tie-in with Home Depot helping people to find safe homes to live
definitely.
in. And it's focused on youth, you said, eh?
Youths, yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And of course, our representative here for youth is the longtime CEO of the Nanaimo Youth Services Association. And he's been the recipient of, if Michael wants to present you the check, the ceremonial check here, of a donation from the Orange Door campaign.
Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
And Steve, tell us about what the relationship is between you and Home Depot and how they've helped you.
Well, Nanaimo Youth Services is a youth serving agency that's been a volunteer agency that's been in Nanaimo since 1969. Mm-hmm. We offer a variety of supports to young people who are considered to be at risk and vulnerable. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that we are working on with other people across the country is that the fastest group of people who are finding themselves homeless are youth. And so the foundation and ourselves and many other people are working together to make sure that that's not something that grows beyond where it is now. Mm-hmm. So this check is helping us with our row house, which we've just opened. Mm-hmm. With row house, we've built a college-style like dormitory for young people, mm-hmm. With 14 suites. And we have various government and Rotary and other people help us. Then the Home Depot came along with this wonderful foundation and have offered us $25,000 towards some of the fixtures. It'll help reduce some of the overhead for rent for some of the young people. Mm-hmm. And it is just an extraordinary gift, mm-hmm. along with the fact that they had an Orange Door campaign raising funds for the $10 million mm-hmm. Last June. They raised $7,000 then and gave it to us, again for row house. Mm-hmm. And so we've got $33,000 from Mike and his good folks at Home Depot mm-hmm. to help us address the issue of homelessness, particularly with young people. And of course, what we do is everything from provide a safe place to come with our drop-in center mm-hmm. to employment training for young people who've dropped out of school. I just can't say how grateful we are to have this partnership. This is what you call good corporate citizenship, and that's the business we're in, trying to create an opportunity for young people who are outside of the economy, outside of the social life of the community, to become full, productive, contributing citizens. So again, I really want to thank you and all of the people behind you. It's terrific.
It's wonderful. As an Nanaimoite, I really appreciate seeing this happening in the community to help a community agency such as yours. And if you go to the website, the NW... www.nysa.bc.ca. There are many, many programs outlined there to help youth at risk. It's a long-standing, beloved organization in our community. And of course, we all appreciate the donation by the folks at Home Depot and how they'll even contribute fixtures to your new row house.
And they've offered jobs for some of the young people we've trained, so it's a hand up.
We have
towards a good life.
So that's great. It's wonderful that you're both working together on this common goal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And now, without much wasting any more of your time, I must present with more enthusiasm the delightful Michael with his magic moments.
Hey, we are here on Shaw TV on the show, doing a little bit more magic moment with me, Michael Berends, and I'm going to bring Matt, our host, back. Hey, Matt. All right. Magic.
Hello, yeah.
Abracadabra. Wow.
Sorry.
Okay, Matt, today we're going to do a little bit of a game.
All right. With a raspberry.
It's not a raspberry. It's actually a little ball that I knitted a sweater for. It's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Here, you can check that out. It's a ball.
Nice. It is indeed.
Okay, put that down, and we have a cup.
And a cup.
Check it out. It's a copper cup. Show everybody home.
Completely a big lack of beer, but otherwise a functional cup, I'd say.
Functional cup. Yeah. Perfect. It's very, very easy. We're going to play a game. Take the ball, put it inside the cup.
Okay.
Thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this cup, we're going to shake it up, we're going to take the ball. Whoa. Let's try that again.
Throw it on my shoes. All right.
We're going to take the ball, we're going to put it into my pocket. And you have to guess whether it's in my pocket or underneath the cup. Okay? Fair?
Okay, yeah.
All right, so either underneath the cup or in my pocket.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So if I take the ball, put it in my pocket, where's the ball?
It's in your pocket. I just saw you put it in your pocket.
No, it's not. It's actually underneath the cup. You're not watching. I know. Okay, I'll do that a little slower for you, Matt. Okay? The ball goes inside the cup, just like so.
It's in the cup.
Give it a shake. I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it into my pocket, just like that. Where's the ball?
I think it's under the cup.
No, it's not underneath the cup. It's in my pocket.
What?
If you would have said in my pocket, it would have been underneath the cup, Matt. There it is. Look at that. I know it happens really, really quick.
Wow. Yeah.
All right. Now, here's the cool part. What happens if I take that and I put it in a different pocket? What do you think will happen?
A different pocket?
Yeah, I've been putting it inside this pocket. What if I put it inside this pocket? What do you think will happen?
If you put it in Howie's pocket, it's definitely going to be gone. But
yeah, exactly. But here, let's take a look. Put this in my pocket. You never know what might... I know, that's crazy. That's a big lime. And yeah, it is solid. Check it out.
It's a real lime.
I know. Very, very cool.
Coronas and guacamole after the show or something. Wow.
Well, here's the cool part. If we don't know where that one came from, I certainly don't know where that one came from. And here's the weird part. They both don't fit.
What?
I know. That's it for
wow.
Another magic moment. I'm going to give you guys over to Matt.
Come on, big round of applause. Big round of applause. Once again, astounding, it's wonderful stuff. Michael Berends, magic moment. Thank you very much, Michael. Again, you are just astounded watching the show right here on Shaw TV after that amazing moment with limes. We're about halfway through the program. I'm going to boot this one out of the way before I slip on it. All right, so far on the show, we found out about some career counseling advice with Jan Moore and Janet McDonald. We've also looked into making some kombucha tea. We've met our musical guests, Heather MacLeod. We celebrated the Nanaimo Youth Services Association's Orange Door Award with the good folks over there at Home Depot, and as you just saw again, wowed by the majesty of Michael Berends and his magic moment. Coming up on the show, we're going to sign you up for a little more tea time later on, some kombucha tea, of course. I'm sure the Duke of Earl Grey will be very much stoked about this. We're also going to find out about a youth art show conducted by the Nanaimo Arts Council as well. We're going to take a look at some spring break programs offered by the City of Nanaimo Parks and Rec. But right now, we're going to go back to a little bit of music as my man Raymond takes care of the lime on the floor. Thank you very much, Raymond. Again, from Gabriel singer-songwriter Heather MacLeod, and basically we're going to have a little two-shot of song. Two songs coming up. The first one's called Ballad of a Bad Man. The second one's called Smooth Lovin', so kind of a classic tale of a deception and redemption here, I think, through these two songs. So again, Heather MacLeod, it's the show right here for you on Shaw TV.
My mother, she told me a good thing or two. She spoke from her heart, told me what not to do. And one thing she told me got stuck in my head. Said, don't ever take a bad man to your bed. Said, don't ever take a bad man to your bed. He'll whisper, he'll tease you all through the night. He'll make you so happy, he'll treat you just right. But when mornings come, he's sure to be gone. 'Cause loving a bad man is loving gone wrong. Say loving a bad man is loving gone wrong. Oh, oh, should've listened to mama. I found me a good man so kind. He took such a long time to find. That good man, he left me alone. And he went wandering so far from home. This good man went wandering, oh, so far from home. And then I was sad as could be. And one day a bad man saw me. He tickled my sorrow and made my body smile. I thought I would hang with my bad man a while. Oh, mama, I thought I would hang with my bad man a while. So whether he leaves me or whether he stays, I'm not singing sorrowful songs all through my days. He may leave me at daybreak, oh, I will have nothing to say. He makes my night heaven, I can't get on with my day. He makes my night heaven, oh, I can't get on with my day. Oh mama, here's a bad man. Oh, ooh, mama, oh, maybe, just maybe, oh, maybe he is a good man. Oh, just maybe he's a good man. Thank you. It's spring, so I'm singing lots of lovey-dovey songs. This one is Smooth Lovin'. I have heard 1,000 sighs, looked into 100 eyes, felt 1,000,000 kisses on my skin. Oh, but never has there been a time when someone loving me just felt so fine. Thinking about it makes me smile again. Oh, can't stop thinking about that smooth loving you do. It's a smooth, smooth, smooth loving you do. Talking about that smooth loving loving you do, oh, makes me want more. Coming back to your door for more and more and more. I have heard 1,000,000 lies, seen 1,000 sunset skies, and I've been taken by surprise, it's true. But no, never has it felt so fine, smooth like butter, smooth like wine. That one time you were loving me, can't stop thinking, oh, about that smooth. Oh, it was a smooth loving you do. Such a smooth, smooth, smooth loving you do. It's a smooth loving you do, makes me want more. Coming back to your door for more and more and more. And we danced to the music in the firelight. Oh, and I laughed at each moment in surprise. Later on, when I got home, I was thinking, oh, I was thinking, and I realized how I just want more, more, more of that smooth loving you do. It's a smooth, smooth, smooth loving you do. Such a smooth loving you do, makes me want more. Coming back to your door for more and more and more. Skies, and I've been taken by surprise, it's true, but never has it felt so fine, smooth like butter, smooth like wine. That one time you were loving me, it's becoming legendary, that smooth loving you do, such a smooth, smooth, smooth loving you do. It's a smooth loving you do, makes me want more. Better lock your door, 'cause I'm coming back for more and more. Just want a little bit more, a little bit more of that smooth love.
Well, that's some great stylings by Heather and Dave, some great soothing music. And we're going to do some things that are a little bit good for your mind and your psyche. I'm talking with Megan Lum, who is a recreation coordinator with Parks Recreation Culture, and I have one of their leaders, Alita Dancy, here, and they're going to go through some of the activities that happen during spring break. I bet you wonder what you could do with kids during that 1 week when you have them at home. So, Megan, what's the activities planned by the department? What's going on?
We've got a handful of different things going on. At Bevan Park, we're going to have our Camp Firefly in action, and Alita will be one of the leaders at that camp. But it'll be a general day program. Kids will be there from 8:30 till about 5, and we'll be doing all kinds of different things. We brought one of our activities, actually, which is kind of a cool painting project that we're doing, and we wanted to just show that off to everybody because it's a neat one. It's also one you can do at home because it's really simple. You just take some canvas, some tape, and then you kind of paint around it. You guys are rocking out here.
We started already.
Yeah,
so
it looks good.
Can people register by the day or for the whole week?
They can, yes. They can register by the day, and daily rates apply all week. So folks can just pick and choose what works for their schedule.
Okay. Lita, you're a typical leader. What goes on in a day of day camp? What's going on with the kids? Why are they there, and what are they looking to get from it?
So day camp is basically a time for the kids to come and let loose, be a little crazy, wild. We do all sorts of fun art projects. We're out in the community doing things like swimming and skating, lots of different games. And it's a really good opportunity for kids from other schools to meet up with their friends and kind of come under a similar roof, and then we can just all kind of hang out. So it's pretty fun, very high energy, a little chaotic, but we get through the days. It's pretty fun.
And you do some quiet projects like this, which is interesting because you don't have to have a whole lot of artistic ability here. You're blocking in colors, and I can see that we're changing to getting quite the abstract item that the kids can take home, or you can do at home for an afternoon when it's raining outside like it is this evening.
You bet.
So there's a number of things people can do with their kids during that week, and that's that week of the
23rd to the 27th this year in
Okay,
Nanaimo.
so people can do that. There's a new activity guide out. What's some of the new things in the spring that people can look at?
Yeah, so we've got our new activity guide out and about. There's a whole bunch of new things in there. I really encourage people to pick it up and have a look. But a couple of the ones that come to mind are, we've got a neat class for teens about fashion and style. So we're hoping that will really appeal to both boys and girls who are interested in kind of fashion and street style. It's called Be a Street Style Star. And we'll talk a little bit about fashion history, and then about what kind of the current trends are and how to change your style, whether you're going to a job interview or you're hanging out with your friends on the weekend, or you're maybe even going to a wedding, and how you can make that work.
Well, and I know for teens that's a big item, is how they look, how they present themselves.
Totally. Yeah, and we also have a teen and parent cardio fitness class coming up, and that one's going to be held out of the Aquatic Center this spring. I believe it starts in April, and that's a great way it's twice a week, so it's a great way to get out and get some exercise. And if a kid is a little bit uncomfortable coming on their own, then mom or dad can come with them, or vice versa.
Bring an uncle, bring an aunt.
Absolutely,
whatever.
yeah, anybody you want to bring with you.
Well, that's wonderful information, and if you need something for your kids to do, certainly these art projects at the day camps through Nanaimo Parks Recreation and Environment, I remember the new name, are something you can do. You can meet Alita, who's doing the camp at Bevan. Take a look at the website, or look to pick up one of the spring and summer activity guides. Let's head over to Joanne, I guess it is, and an interview here with the Arts Council.
Thank you, Brian. I'm enjoying the theme of youth that's running through the pieces today. We were talking about helping youth at risk. We're talking here about amusements for youth during spring break. And now I'm pleased to introduce Dana Smiley, who is the showcase coordinator for the Nanaimo Arts Council, which is situated in the Nanaimo North Town Center, by the Sears side of the center. And what she's going to be talking to us about today is something, again, that has to do with youth in our community.
Yes, this is rather exciting. I'm quite pleased to be here with all the talk about youth. Yes, we are doing an under 18 youth showcase. So students, kids from across the Nanaimo area can enter pieces into the showcase, and it will be displayed in the gallery for the month of April. Any work, art that is watercolor, oil and acrylic, and mixed media, and that's what we call 3D art. Or if they do sculptures or carving, which is, sorry, the other is 2D, and sculptures is 3D, they can be entered as well.
So that's wonderful. I mean, a chance to be creative and to see if you've got a chance to win a prize.
Yes.
My understanding is that people can submit their art masterpieces until March 31st.
Correct.
And then what happens?
And then it'll be hung on the walls in the gallery. And then we will have a judge come in, a professional artist, Patricia Banks, and she will judge the pieces. And she will choose a first, second, and third in each of the age categories. There's 4 age categories, 6 to 9, 10 to 12, 13 to 15, and 16 to 18. So there will be a winner, a first, second, and third in each of those categories, and in the 2D as well as in the 3D.
Well, that sounds like such a forum for encouraging creativity with children. It's wonderful to see that the Nanaimo Arts Council continues to bring art into the community as it has. You yourself have been the showcase coordinator for 5 years, and you yourself are an artist, is it not?
Yes, I've been a member for 5 years. The showcase coordinator, I started last May. I started as a showcase coordinator.
And you yourself are an artist.
I am.
And what is your favorite medium too?
Right now I'm doing a lot of acrylics.
Okay, so that sounds wonderful. Do we see ever your works hanging in the?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, that's so another reason to head down to Nanaimo North Town Center is to see all these wonderful creations that are going to be presented, and they're presented for the month of April. In terms of the youth that are enter this contest.
Exactly, for the whole month of April they'll be hung on the walls. Yes.
Okay, and you were mentioning prior to taping that there'll be people will be asked to pay $5 entry fee to help fundraise for the Nanaimo Arts Council.
Exactly, that helps with paying the rent, as well as any other expenses that the gallery has. Yes.
And is this the first contest of this sort that's?
It is. We have had other formats, what we called intergenerational. So we had the youth and then the over 65 as a showcase. But this year we decided to try just the youth for the month of April.
And is the hope that perhaps this will become an annual event?
I would like to see it, yes, yes.
So you have contests or competitions for people to enter their works for different age groups then?
Through the year?
Yes.
Yes, oh yes, yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. So it's a great chance for everybody. Again, a reminder that they can submit up until March 31st, so that's still quite a ways to go before that deadline is met.
And the entry forms are on the website.
At the NanaimoArtsCouncil.com. Or .ca? .ca, NanaimoArtsCouncil.ca.
And there are entry forms in the gallery itself.
Okay, and they would just bring their pieces to the gallery by March 31st.
Right.
And the presentation for the winners will take place on April 9th.
Yes.
There'll be a reception.
With live music by Dave Hart.
Okay, so then all the winners and their loved ones can gather and celebrate.
And find out who the winners are.
That sounds wonderful. Well, thank you again very much, Dana, for joining us to present this to us this evening. It's wonderful to hear about another youth-focused event happening in Nanaimo.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now I must pass the baton over to Anna, who's returned to the demo center with her guests.
Thank you, Joanne. Yes, and I believe that I know now how to pronounce it properly. Kombucha.
There you
Yay, I did it. And now these beautiful things are used to flavor. Is that right?
Yeah, you can drink it plain for sure.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. And I think we have to, Anna, definitely have to try some.
I do. Thank
you.
you.
So you can drink it plain with the different teas that'll give it a different flavor, but you can also be creative as well.
Yes, if you're looking for some different opportunities to flavor your kombucha, we've got mint here, lemon, ginger, any type of fresh fruit. Raspberries are great. Your kids will really enjoy it if you can add some different flavors to your kombucha. How are you enjoying
this
that?
This has a little bit of lemon.
Little tang. No,
it's
that
yummy.
Is strictly tea.
That is really good.
So
I like it.
You've got lots of options. You can actually combine the lemon and ginger, which is my favorite.
I bet. Oh.
Yeah, so there's lots of fun things you can do. We do need to explain why kombucha is so great for us.
Okay.
I think that's Kelly's stick.
Yeah. So I think that probably the main reason people look to fermented foods or beverages is for the probiotic.
And it's pretty trendy right now.
Very trendy.
Yes.
But it's very old. I mean, it's not new. It's been around forever. And we kind of lost it a little on the way. But now I think one of the main reasons is the probiotic benefit that people will get from it. And these are live drinks and foods. And so there's beneficial bacteria that can help improve our digestion, our immunity,
which is
just
so
many
important,
things. Give us
right?
mental clarity.
Oh, so I'll be mentally clear after this.
That can have some too.
Think of things like sauerkraut.
Yes.
And pickled beets and yogurt and cheese and Worcester sauce, soya. There's an endless
Worcester
list.
sauce. I can't even pronounce it.
Yeah,
See, that's another word I don't know how to say.
There's an endless list of fermented foods, and the key is to eat a small amount of fermented foods every day to get the benefit. You don't have to just drink kombucha or just eat kimchi, but a variety of fermented foods every day will give you the probiotic benefit that you're looking for.
Guys. That's working.
Yeah. We're healthy.
Now, Stir Cooking School, you have some courses, is that right? And lessons and all kinds of things. Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Well, we teach healthy cooking classes, basically. We try to offer classes to all different ages, and from novices to foodies. And we have group classes where you actually cook, or we have demo classes where we get famous chefs to come in and show us what's going on out in the community. And we also do food events. So
now you are doing one coming up pretty quick here, aren't you?
Tomorrow night,
tomorrow
don't we, Kelly?
night, right?
Oh boy, time's ticking. Yes, we're working with Island Natural on a superfoods class. And I believe there's a few spots left in that if you're interested. It's tomorrow evening from 6 to 9.
At Island Naturals?
7 to 9 at Island Naturals. So that's a really fun class, and kind of getting some energy foods for spring break and for your kids.
That's so important, isn't it?
Get away from pop and chips.
Yeah, definitely. Now you also brought some books, and you can get some ideas from books as well, right?
I think these ones are specific to kombucha, and it just shows you how big kombucha gotten. Yes, and just in general fermentation.
Somebody else needs. Yeah, here, have your own. You've got to try it.
For sure,
you do. It's really yummy.
I'll have a sip. You guys go back to the
way better than doggy biscuits.
So, kombucha's become very, very popular.
Right, to the books, to the books.
Yeah. So we don't just do fermented foods. We like to explore all kinds of different foods in our classes. And we have a salad class coming up. We have Mexican, where we make our own mole sauce.
Ole.
Yeah, that's a really fun. You can have your guacamole and lime there.
Yes.
Yeah, you can fit that in.
Best segue tie-in I've ever seen in this program.
Yeah, no, I'm working it.
So what do you think?
It's amazing. It's
Are you energized?
I am. I must. Well, if anyone needs mental clarity, me it's. So.
We're gonna have to supply it, I think. To
exactly.
the show.
Yeah. It's this great mix between sort of tea and almost like an apple cider flavor and texture, but a lot more refreshing and obviously a lot lighter with it too.
Yeah,
so.
you got it.
Way
you nailed it.
better for you.
Way better for you. This is amazing stuff. Awesome.
Thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate you coming on the show.
It was great. It was our pleasure.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Kelly, Jennifer, Anna, thank you as well for putting this together.
No problem.
Obviously, you know, exercise takes a lot of effort. Well, saving money takes a lot of effort, but I think one of the easiest ways to improve any sort of your way of living is by eating and drinking intelligently and eating great stuff. So thank you so much for appreciating that as well.
Alrighty.
Awesome. All right. And so glad to have some tea. I'm so energized now. I'm just about to break the demo count here, Shaw. Anyway, so again, I love tea. I love rock and roll. One of my favorite songs is I'm Here for Oolong Time, not Say Long Time. What? Or maybe, I know Todd likes that Lionel Richie song, you know, Dancing on Darjeeling. All right, great one there. Oh, okay, Raymond's a big fan of that one. Thanks, Raymond. Anyways, come on, make fun of my puns, but you've never walked chamomile in my shoes. But if you'd like to, I will send you on a journey. When you're back, you might meet my matcha. You know, the last match I met was actually someone named Jasmine. Anyways, all right, it's time to get our musicians to sing a song. So I'm going to say thanks so much to our guests, hosts, volunteers, and staff behind the cameras and in front of the scenes. Hey, you can find the show directly on Facebook, facebook.com/The Show on Shaw. You also get information on the show on Twitter, the Shaw TV Centre Vancouver Island's Twitter page. And hey, you can find previous episodes of the show on our Facebook page or as well on our YouTube page. Mwah! We got kombucha all over the old maw there. Anyways, if you have a good idea for us here on the show, if you'd like to be featured, or someone who should be, just drop a line to our executive producer, Melissa Hall, at melissa.hall@sjrb.ca. Again, we're always looking for great island personalities, events, and more. And speaking of which, Melissa actually just had an epic birthday during our last sort of break to the show. So happy birthday to Melissa. You only turned 31 once, so again, you clap there. wonderful executive producer. And also, I want to say also happy birthday to Kate Bergen, who's actually celebrating her birthday today during this day of filming. She was the original host here on the show, and it was sort of her and Todd Jones together putting the show together for the first place. And now 88 episodes later, so proud that this show has gone to highlight so many great people here in Central Vancouver Island. So happy birthday, Kate. Thanks for all you do on Shaw TV and what you do for Vancouver Island. Amazing stuff. All right. Thank you. All right, so now I've got that sappy stuff out of the way. Let's get back to some more amazing music. One more song from Heather MacLeod and David Gray, Long Road to Heaven. You're watching the show right here on Shaw TV.
It's a long road to heaven. Oh, it's a long road to the sky. I'm telling you, it's such a long road, oh, long road to heaven. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna meet you by and by. Well, there will be sorrow, there will be suffering on that highway. There's gonna be laughter, oh, as well along the way. There will be sorrow, there will be suffering on that highway. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna meet you by and by. Tell my husband that I am coming. I've set out on my way. I know that they are waiting there to meet me. Well, I'm gonna get there, I will meet them by and by. Oh, it's such a long road to heaven. Oh, yeah. It's a long road, oh, to the sky. It is a long road, such a long road to heaven. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna meet you, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna meet you, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna meet you by and by. Oh, by and by.